We're coming to you from CPAC 2018's Media Row. I'm here with American Conservative Union Chairman Matt Schlapp. Matt, it's been an exciting day, exciting several days here. You've had the Vice President and then President Trump, obviously. Great speech this morning. Let's take a little walk down Media Row here and we can talk about what's going on in CPAC. So tell us about what has been the highlight for you so far?
Well, it's hard to have a bigger highlight than the President of the United States. I mean, he just looms large over all politics. But there's something about CPAC that makes it even more special. He's been coming here since 2011. There was always this question from some conservatives as to whether Donald Trump would be a reliable conservative president. I think he's kind of answered those questions. And he's feeling good about the decisions he's made, and he felt great about the reaction from the crowd today.
Well, he certainly did, and he gave you several shout-outs. He seemed to be having an enjoyable time talking to the audience today, and certainly it's being coming here since 2011, he's comfortable with the CPAC crowd. What is it about this audience this year, the crowd, the attendance you have, that you've noticed in terms of their mood?
Well, the mood is great. People are happy. Usually when you get a bunch of conservatives together, we're frustrated and concerned. This is more joyful. People feel like we actually can get these things done. We've made more progress in a year than we made in 10, and there's a lot of promise for the future. And the other thing I've noticed about the crowd itself, I don't know what you think, Rob, but it's a lot of kids. It's always a lot of kids, but I feel like it's even more so students, and it's different. It's not the students coming up on big buses from only 4 or 5 colleges. They're coming from, keep asking them what school they go to. I must have heard 150 different schools. They're just a couple here and a couple there, which means it's just an organic thing that's happening. These kids are persecuted on their campuses, and they want to come here and have fellowship and be with each other, and it's a great dynamic.
Well, it certainly points to a promising future for the conservative movement.
Yeah, definitely, and I've got to do a little better job to make sure that more of these students can come, that the prices are reasonable for them, because they're going to save the country. You look young. I'm not young. I don't know. These kids are going to do it. We got to have them do it.
Let me ask you. You mentioned in your introduction to the president this morning, your wife Mercedes, obviously working at the White House. What has that meant? She obviously played a significant role last year at CPAC. Remember her on the stage, moderating sessions. Not having her here, but working in the White House. What has it meant for your family?
Well, if she's working in the speech writing department, she might be in trouble, because I think the president threw out the speech today and spoke from the heart. She actually was sitting right next to me during the speech. She is working for the president. She's working, I think, in a really important capacity, but she enjoyed it today so much. It was really enjoyable for us. It's been an interesting and long 2 years politically for those people who have been trying to help President Trump. And we just enjoyed that he was speaking from the heart. I never laughed so much at a political speech, stood up and cheered so much, and it was great to be with people of a like mind.
Great, and the media obviously plays a big role here. They played several clips of you before they introduced you on the TV, debating liberals. President Trump took some shots today, but obviously the media plays a significant role in terms of shaping the message of CPAC. What's your take so far on the coverage this year?
I think it's actually been pretty good. They can't help but cover it. You have to cover it.
Oh, that's certainly true.
I mean, it's on the cover of every paper, and it's going to be on every news show tonight. And look, conservatives need to be optimistic and take heart. If you look at every poll, Rob, and I know you understand this stuff, the number one answer as to what you are, a Republican, a Democrat, a liberal, a conservative, a moderate, independent, the number one answer is conservative. We are the most dominant faction in American politics. And we ought to start acting like people who are in the dominant faction. And we ought to win more. And when we win more, it's better for all these students and the country that we're going to hand to them. So I feel very optimistic when I spend these days here.
Well, that's great, Matt. And I heard one reporter, by the way, say that there's nothing like this on the left. So I think that's a testament to the work you do and the conservative movement. So thank you.
That's right. Yeah, no, that's right, Rob. And look, we have liberals here. This is like one of the largest radio rows you'll ever see, and they're not all conservatives. Some of them are liberals. They all tell me the same thing. You guys treat us with respect. We actually enjoy coming. That tells you that conservatives, they're actually good neighbors, and they're nice, and we already knew that, but it's nice to have that verified.
They certainly are. Matt Schlapp with the American Conservative Union. I'm Rob Bluey for the Daily Signal, coming to you from CPAC 2018. We'll be back with more interviews. Thank you.